What they do.
Hi.
How y'all doing?
Yay.
Peekaboo.
Peekaboo.
You can see me?
Yes. I don't want them to see me. I just want them to hear me, but I really don't want them to see me. But it's all good. All love.
Yeah. So how y'all doing out there, Aces and Jewels?
It is the holiday. Hey. Okay.
Right. So how y'all doing out there?
They are blessed.
So we back with another one.
And another one.
And another one.
And another one. Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Hit that like button.
All right.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. So yeah, we're here with what we gonna call this episode, T?
I don't know what
Christmas
of love.
Okay.
Or
Unity
something.
Right.
It'll be there by the time this posts. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What they do. This your boy DP.
This your girl T.
And we're the Geminis Gemz, representing for the Geminis across the world, giving our own Miami perspective.
For sure. So
you can follow us on all podcast platforms at Geminis-Gems.
Also follow us on Instagram, Geminis_Gems, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Geminis Gems.
Hey, make sure you like, follow, you comment, and you subscribe. Yes. And make sure when you type it in, it's Geminis with the S, Gems with a Z. And what we do, T?
Drop them gems.
Drop them gems. All right. And we back.
All right now.
So, yeah. Happy holidays, good folks.
All right.
How y'all doing out there?
Yes.
Hopefully y'all, didn't spend all your money.
So they should be ready to spend time and bring in Christmas, right?
Hope y'all ain't spend all y'all money.
They spent their money.
I hope
they did. Listen, with them tax credits, everybody was getting every goddamn month on the 15th. Whoever was eligible, come on, they spending their money.
Yeah, they are.
It's a blessing. Spending.
The businesses, thank you.
Yeah,
appreciate
spending on the kids. Go ahead.
They not spending it on the kids.
Who they spending it on?
Themselves.
Oh, well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yes, it is. For the holidays,
do the
about
kids first. Do the kids first.
Don't do yourself at all. That should be one of our questions.
Listen,
should you get yourself a gift, or should you put other people before you during this season?
I think it's a combination of both.
I think it's a combination of none. I think it should be straight up. You don't like that?
No, it's a combination.
It's no.
Okay.
Of nothing.
Of nothing.
Other than you giving
to the kids,
someone else.
Oh, right. And myself is an else.
You don't even have that in the word. What are you talking about?
Myself is else.
No.
Yes.
Not at all. Okay. That's selfishness. Right. Else.
No. Yes. So why they broadcast it on the news where they be like, oh my gosh, are you shopping for a gift for yourself or for others? Oh my gosh, I am shopping for myself. Yeah. Like they promoting that.
Yeah. Because that's how they get you to buy stuff.
Oh.
Because 9 times out of 10, people don't like to give gifts for other people.
That's why honestly, the gift cards.
You ever saw the commercial where the girl had ordered the sweater, but she fell in love with it? So she ended up buying her friend the gift last minute.
I ain't see that.
No, because nobody pays attention to that commercial like that. But that's a funny commercial to me.
Okay.
Because that's how people are to me naturally.
Gotcha.
They'll rather buy themselves something first and then buy someone else something later.
Okay.
Like after themselves.
After themselves?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't understand that. But
listen,
that's how we function out here.
So I got a question, right?
Go ahead.
A little sidetrack, right? So let's get to the kids right quick. So do parents tell their kids like there's no such thing as Santa, or do you feel that parents, like some parents go all in and would drag it out until the very end for them kids to believe that there is a Santa?
Right. So
you go first.
Kids, I'm gonna put it in this. I'm gonna break it apart like this.
All right.
With people that have money, they go all out. People that has less, they let their kids know what it is.
Okay.
To me.
All right.
Because you always hear, I'm the Santa. That's what you hear the mama say.
Okay. And the dad?
No. Usually the mama say that.
Usually mama say that? Oh, okay.
I'm the Santa.
I'm listening.
Ain't no Santa come. I'm eat the cookies. I'm going to treat them.
Go ahead.
You get what I'm saying? But
Okay.
like people that have money, they'll go all out. They'll actually like have the Santa Claus to come to the house and stuff like that. I believe they will go all out. Not saying that the ones that are less fortunate will not try their best, but I just say they would not go all out like that because it's just too much.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? You know, not to put a sour note on it, but that's just how. I guess that's just how it rolls out.
Okay.
So yeah, what you think, T?
So I'm that mom. Just go all out, right? So regardless if I have money or not, especially in the past, if I didn't have it, I'd probably still get into debt for it. So I lived that life in the past, right? So before my son, my daughter thought Santa was real up until she was either 7 to 8 years old.
Was she hurt?
She was hurt, and I knew she was going to be hurt, so I had to take her to her favorite restaurant. And she was a little bit under 10.
Oh yeah, I do the most.
A little bit under 10. So it was getting up to that chart that, and my family was like, you need to tell that little girl it is no such thing as Santa at her age, right? So I was like, you know what? Let me be the one to break the news to her. But I took her to her favorite restaurant and I broke the news. My daughter died, cried. And, you know, she got over it. And she was like, well, thank you for telling me. I said, no problem. But before then, or her little kitty childhood, I was the mom who baked the fresh cookies. You know, we had the milk out.
Hot cocoa.
The hot cocoa, you know, mommy don't like chocolate. So my mom said, so how are you going to eat the cookie? Because you got to put a bite mark in it. And I'm just like, while she sleep, I'm like, and then I spit it out. And I'm like, I'm doing all this just for the child to think that Santa was here.
This is how y'all raise princesses.
We can talk about that another time. Okay?
Y'all build this false reality, but I get it.
We can talk about it another time.
I get it.
So I was just that parent that gave the child the memories of the fairy tale. So I give you the fairy tale, and then I'm gonna be the Scrooge of it to tell you what it really is. So I'm just pretty much a Gemini. We could do both. You understand? I can do both.
I can't.
I can.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Because you the mom.
Yeah.
So of course you're gonna do.
I'm sure some fathers out there, they probably do the extra mile. What I'm talking about.
I don't know. And I'm not gonna say it's not true. Right. But I don't know, because I don't know too many dads.
Okay.
Like my friends that really like do that.
Right.
They let them know like I'm your Santa.
Okay, the fathers.
Yes, like I'm the Santa. You
All
get what I'm saying? Ho ho ho.
You Santa.
Right.
Okay.
You feel me?
Every year.
So I'm gonna eat my cookies.
You eat your cookies,
and I'm gonna drink my milk.
So you tell the kids already.
You get what I'm saying? So for me and mine, right?
I got you.
See, my son's smart.
All right.
Because he gonna say, well, where's the chimney?
Woo! I played it off today. I ain't gonna lie. This week, I played it off. Because my son was like, so what is on the roof where Santa's supposed to come down? I said, well, Santa has magic. You remember we watched the movie The Santa Claus? Did you remember that little chimney and he came in this? Oh, yeah. He believed it.
I'm not going. I'm
so bad.
And then when they find out the truth, you're going listen. You're gonna have a field day about it.
Oh my goodness!
Right.
Okay.
So
all right.
Then so yeah, with me, I'm gonna kind of keep it real. You know, Santa Claus ain't dropping off no presents. Your grandma got presents. Your mom got presents. Your dad got presents. You get what I'm saying? And you gonna eat this food. We gonna eat the cookies. You get what I'm saying? Like, oh, we should save. No, we're not saving. Yeah, go ahead.
My son came home from school with reindeer food. I said, what's this? The teacher said, Mommy, this is the reindeer food. Okay, so we have to feed the reindeer. I never fed the reindeers in my life. But it's this bag with some oatmeal oats, with some glitter and some stuff chopped up. It really is for reindeer food.
Okay.
So we got to put that out there too this year.
So I'm gonna tell y'all this what is called?
What?
It's a little skit. It's not even a skit. It's the family. I guess they were recording.
All right.
So the son came and said, Alexa, do reindeers fly? Alexa says, no, reindeers don't fly. The dad jumped up. It was like, what? No, reindeers do fly. I don't know what Alexa is talking about.
Listen, I got so mad at my mom. She put Alexa in our house last week. I was livid.
Yeah.
I was like, why Alexa here? Why is she here? They thought that was the most funniest thing. I don't want her here.
Yeah, because kids are going to ask the questions.
Right.
So that's why I don't believe in too much.
Okay.
Like I believe in withholding the truth to a certain extent.
All right.
Because I don't want them to build up, because this is the first thing I think about, as well as telling the truth. Kids talk to kids. I wrote that down.
Okay.
So kids will tell the other kid Santa isn't real. And that child will have a whole field day.
Right.
Like a whole fit day.
Right.
That they're upset, they're acting out because they found out Santa Claus isn't real.
Okay.
Now, when they come home, how are you going to deal with that? You get what I'm saying? Like, so you've been doing the most for so long.
I never had that experience, so I don't know how to answer that.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm just saying, for the parents that do it,
Oh, man.
and when that happens, because like my son, he'll talk to the other kids, and the kids would tell him, yeah, Santa ain't real. My mom's Santa. You know, my dad's Santa.
Gotcha.
Things like that. Or the Santa at the mall, that's what you're talking about. No, man, Santa come with the reindeer. No, that's not real.
Right.
Because you have bigger brothers and little sisters.
Right.
Bigger brothers, bigger sisters, little sisters, little brothers.
Right.
So you have that dynamic, and then what if, that baby was getting all the attention? Now the older kid's spoiling it.
Dang.
You get what I'm saying?
That's
So
messed up.
Right. So these things actually take place.
Right. Oh, man.
So yeah, this is something that
I don't live that life.
I'm not.
I do the most, y'all.
Yeah, naturally.
Yes, every year
That's
I
what
do
your
something.
sister said the other day.
Yes, every year for the kids. Like, I love to grab like my family and friends, and I did this like maybe 5 or 6 years now, to where have the kids come over. We get the little Christmas activities, gingerbread houses, hot cocoa. You feed them, decorate stuff, playing. Christmas music, like, it's all for the kids, and I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I believe in that.
Yeah.
But the other. Yeah.
So I'm going to put out the reindeer food, and I'm gonna make my dog either eat it or I have to sweep it to make it seem they left the little tracks in the trail. I do all of that stuff.
So you gonna make the noise?
Listen, I am, because for, not to get off subject, but what is it? The tooth fairy. So I get glitter. When my daughter was younger, I used to get glitter and sprinkle from her bed to the door of her exit and scatter like it was footsteps or her little flying wings. I did all of that. So I got the reindeer food, and I'm gonna do the cookies and the milk. Oh, we finna bring it.
Okay. T.
All right, come
do
on.
Your thoughts.
So thank y'all for the people who really just do the most. Me. Let's move on.
All right, come on. T.
So, how to get into the holiday spirit? How do you feel like people do, or they should, or what are your
So
intake?
this is where I have the trouble.
All right.
It's hard for me to get into the holiday spirit.
Why is that?
Because I guess when I was younger, I was forced to a certain extent to keep decorating and stuff like that. And then I felt in love with it. But I think what happened to me was, I think I decorated my house or something, like just put the lights out. And then one year, I think I was looking for applaud or some type of acknowledgement.
Okay.
And I didn't get it.
Okay.
And I was like, man, like I did all this hard work,
and no one didn't give you the acknowledgement.
Right. No appreciation, no nothing.
Okay.
So I just felt like, and probably more than that added on as the years went by.
All right.
So me trying to get into the holiday spirit, I have a feeling, a good feeling.
All right.
But it's not how it used to be when I was younger.
All right.
You get what I'm saying? So I think that's just what took place with me. I love Christmas. I love, being with family and things like that.
Right.
But the reason for it, for me, takes on a different meaning now.
Gotcha.
Than back then.
Okay.
Go ahead, T.
So,
what you got?
How to get into the holiday spirit, right? So for me, I guess I'm a big kid when it comes to.
So I'm listening to you so you can teach me.
I'm a big kid. So just to add what I already said, this is the time for me to give, because I'm already a giver. So I'm just like Mrs. Claus in my mind. So I'm just going to give. So we always get the tree. right before, a little bit after Thanksgiving. So the rule is, or what we normally accustomed to, is decorate the Christmas tree right after Thanksgiving, the latest, right?
Right.
And so we do with the lights on the house. We didn't do that this year. Things have changed,
Right.
but we got the Christmas tree. We got that. But besides this year, we always have the lights floating outside. We have to count down, like the house, table setting. Again,
See, I used to do all that.
We didn't do it this year. I needed a break. Okay, personal stuff happened. Life happens. Only this year, I said I need a break. But in the past, so my mom, I'm accustomed to my mom putting out her plateware for Christmas, her chinaware only for Christmas. So I was brought into, like, you know, put your inside first. Meaning decorate your home. Getting the spirit start at the home, and then it spreads out for the gifting, because gifting is last. But being kind to people, and you know, just give more compliments, just give more cheers, just give more love, and you know, things of that nature. And you know, of course, the Christmas songs. We all have the traditional Mariah Carey, Mariah Carey, Michael Jackson, Chris Brown. You know, you get it to the, especially Luther and Boyz II Men. You know, the list goes on. So we just get into the holiday spirit literally right after Thanksgiving.
Right. So you recall that what I used to do to get into the holiday spirit was actually what you said when I was younger.
Okay.
Decorate the inside of the house.
Right.
Because my grandma used to do it, so I would always I would have to help her.
Okay.
You know, when it came down to that, or me and my brothers would help her.
Right.
So it would put me into the mood to decorate.
Right.
Like we'll decorate the tree as a family. Also, the inside the table, we would decorate the inside. Then I would take some of the lights that my grandma didn't use and put it on in front of our house.
Oh.
So I just think, like I say, that was the way to get in. Like you also said with the music, we mostly listen to like Kurt Franklin, Fred Hammond, mostly gospel artists.
All right.
And you know, I don't know why celebrities now, or R&B artists and you know, rappers, they don't come out with Christmas albums like they used to.
Yeah,
you know, every artist used to come out with a Christmas album.
Destiny's Child's B2K,
but that's not a thing no more.
They don't do it.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So I always just, you know, I don't know why it's not like that how it used to be, because everybody put their flair on it, their little taste, and, or their style on it. But this is not like that.
No.
You know how it used to be. So you can see it happening a lot,
right?
Where you know that a lot of people are not in the mood. They're in the mood to receive, but they're not in the mood to give and set.
Do you think social media has anything to do with what we're talking about?
I wouldn't disagree with that.
Okay.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay.
To a certain place with that,
All
right? So social media shows off what we receive, and it's the biggest gift that matters. It's not the small gift, the letter, handwritten letter. You get what I'm saying? To say I love you. We like, for example, people give out greeting cards.
The holiday cards. Right.
So the holiday cards. So they give that out, but we only open it to see if it's money in there or it's a gift card in there. You get what I'm saying? We're not looking at the fact that the person took out the time. And I think that's one of the reasons why I stopped being in that mood, because I would get cards and I would give it out. And then I remember one time, I think it was my dad or my granddad said, it's no money in the card.
Oh.
Then you don't give out the card.
Oh.
I was like, whoa.
Oh. Well, I have a cousin, and she's you know, my next generation, and every year since the moment I know of her, maybe 15, 20 plus years, that same by the Saturday after Thanksgiving, her Christmas card is coming in the mail. So this year, she was like, I'm not going to send out a Christmas card. Me, my mom, my daughter, my sister, we all spazzed out. And we were like, no, every year we look forward to your Christmas card.
See?
And she was like, well, you know what's going on with the postage. I don't want things to get lost in the mail. I said, no, God not going to stop that.
Right.
And guess what? That Saturday, my mom said, guess what came in the mail? And it was so... It put joy on our face, and it was her traditional holiday Christmas card, and she's been doing this for at least 15, 20 years.
That's what's up.
So I look forward to that.
Yeah, so me, that's, you know, I was in the mood, you know, giving gifts, stuff like that. And then you just saw what took place with it, and then it's just like, man, you know what? I'm giving it to the important people, and that's what matters.
But yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, what else you got for me?
So, let's move on to, are people getting into debt for Christmas? 2021.
You asking me.
What is going on?
And I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
To the person that does the most. Yeah, that's a laughing session right there. I'm going to say yes to the person that does the most. Listen.
Oh, my goodness.
We are some wasteful individuals.
Oh, my goodness. I learned my lesson.
Right? So we don't have to buy 10 boxes of pizza.
Oh, my gosh.
To celebrate kids. Toddlers.
Not grown kids, not teenagers, but literally 6 and under.
They only can eat one slice.
Oh my goodness.
So
this is facts.
So for a Christmas party for little toddlers, we don't have to buy 10 boxes for only 5 jokers.
A little gift. I want to make sure they're okay.
For the week.
For the week. Hey, take this home. You get a box. You get a box. You get a box.
This don't make no sense.
Oh, but it's real. It's reality.
Right.
Okay. I think some get into debt, but I think 2021, I feel that since the pandemic and all that foolishness started last year, I think more people are realizing what Christmas is really about and the value what Christmas really is. You understand? So with all this, we already got the notice of the shortage since the summer.
Shortage of what?
Basically of the items being in stock and, things of that nature.
I think it's in the warehouse somewhere.
So I just took it like, you know what, all this shortage, I'm not going to stress if whatever I can get at the last minute. If it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't after Christmas. So for me, this year, this is the first year I ever spent under $400 on Christmas gifts. The first year ever.
Wow.
And I have 2 kids. So by me to even spend less than $400 on 2 kids, I did great because I'm not stressing. I know I got to save to get a new car. Like my priorities, I already talked to my kids. Like, look, well, my oldest daughter, the 4-year-old, he's going to get the experience. I get it. But that teenager, she know what it is. Your birthday, listen. So for this year is what? No stress. But in my past, I got into debt, spent stupid money. American Girl dolls, thousands of dollars on American Girl. And if y'all know about American Girl, the doll itself could cost $150 just for a doll before you buy the clothes, before you buy the accessories.
So where's that doll?
In the trash. I have a teenager now. To be honest, it's in the trash. All that accessories that came with American Girl doll, y'all Google American Girl doll and look at all these pieces, individual, a hair salon, the couch for it, everything, $50, $75, $100, just for one little piece of something. So I was stupid. I learned my lesson.
Okay.
All right.
The debt lady over here.
Hey,
the doing the most lady over here.
Listen.
I
learned my lesson. But to be honest, if I get into debt again for Christmas, if I wanted to, it'll have to be a trip outside of the state. Like, let's go to a cabin. Or maybe we could save up for it. But if I tap into my past, do what I used to do. To whatever, I'll do it for an outstate trip for Christmas.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'll do that for that.
But me personally, I'm not.
Okay.
But to answer your question, yes, I do think people, even now during the pandemic, are going above and beyond.
Dang. Okay.
For the kids or themselves.
Or themselves.
You know, or other people.
Right.
But I think that, yeah, we're going to continue because we are consumers.
Right. We are.
We just love buying.
Yeah.
We don't have a need for it. We just love doing it. Yeah. And I'm not going to knock a person for doing it. Do you.
Do you.
Right.
I know how much I spent this year. Whew, it is no stress. I'm like, oh, that's all I did. I don't care.
Okay.
Hey, they got a grandparents, siblings, other parent, family, friends, schools. Why I'm stressing and they ain't doing that.
Right. Okay. But me personally, I'm not.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a year savings that they take out of my check to put in a Christmas account. Oh. And I don't try to spend over that amount. Now, I have in my past, but it wasn't no astronomical number. I was in the thousands and stuff like that.
Oh, I was stupid.
You know, because I feel like Christmas is something more than just going all out in gifts.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Just me personally.
Gotcha.
Now, when it comes down to when it comes down to buying gifts for my little one, I'm not doing that.
All right.
He's getting a gift.
Okay.
And this is the reason why. I bought this boy something.
Okay.
I think it was his car.
All right.
Right? Because I want to get him that.
Right.
That boy played with the box instead of the car. Had a whole field day with that
box.
And I said, it didn't make no sense to me. Yeah. He was looking for the box.
Before the actual toy that was
He was
inside.
like, I said, so what about your car?
Right.
Like,
I get it. It was the box.
But right now, I'm having a
fun. Yes.
This boy had a whole field day with that box.
Okay.
And so kids' imagination is very different than ours.
Right.
They're appreciative over the small things.
Yeah.
Long as, like, I bought him one year, I bought him a Ryan egg. And with that egg, he still talk about it till today.
Okay.
Now, I have bought him toys here and there, but I don't go all out to buy him, 7 different toys and then buying him a car, then buying him clothes and all that stuff. I just make sure he gets what's important.
Got you.
But to me, it's one gift.
Right.
And it may be 2 the most.
Got you.
Because I feel like this. He's only going to be 4 one time.
Right.
And then once 4 it has passed, he's going to be 6.
Yeah.
Not afterwards, 5, 6. But he's going to play with that toy between 4 and 5 and a half.
Yeah, like you asked me, what happened to American Girl doll? I was
once he turns 6, he's like, man, I don't want to play with that.
They don't want to play with it.
And that's what happened to us when we were small.
Yeah.
We kept, we transitioned.
Yeah.
So my mom went all out buying all the toys in the world for us.
Yeah.
But then we just stopped playing with it.
What was one of your favorite toys as a kid?
We had wrestling. We had the wrestling action figures.
Oh, okay.
So we had the ring. We had all the actual characters.
Okay.
And we would just do that. We didn't have so much of Legos because the pieces would get missing.
Always.
Listen,
my dad got these freaking Lego pieces. Oh, shoot,
all in the couch. You don't even know how I got there. But that we had that in video games.
Gotcha.
So even though we wasn't really hung over about it.
Right.
That's what I can remember that we really enjoyed.
Gotcha.
As kids.
All right.
What about you?
I remember me having a Barbie dream house. I remember the Easy Bake Oven. I remember the game systems like the Nintendos. We had the Xbox, with the Sonic, all that back in the days.
Sega.
The Sega. I had the Yamaha piano keyboard that my dad purchased for me. Right. And I was kind of trying to get into the vibe and the groove, or, I said, this ain't for me. So what I did, it was a button, and it just played the little melodies, and hey, I just pressed the button, and that's all I needed to do. So those are key. And the bikes, of course, and the skates,
Right.
you know, things of
Right.
that nature. But that was good.
Yeah. So I think after a while, we were just happy to get a
Hey,
football.
after a while, like, hey, what I'm wearing?
Right.
I got to that, like, what I'm wearing for
Right.
Christmas. As long as my hair done, my nails done. By that
Right.
time, the teenager life, I didn't care about all that.
Yeah,
no
I think
more.
that happened in like middle school.
Yeah,
We were
middle
like
school.
that.
Yeah, it kind of
8th grade,
faded away.
7th, 8th,
Yeah.
8th grade.
Right,
What-
right.
Y'all had beepers when y'all came back.
Hello, everybody had the
Pages.
mozzarella beepers.
Uh-huh,
Yes,
yeah.
the flip phones, high school. So I
Yeah,
got it.
Yeah, what's that?
All right. So, what is the best and the worst gift you ever received in your life?
I had gotten some Moses slippers,
Oh,
the Jesus slippers.
how
My
did you
aunt-
feel?
How did I feel?
No.
T.
What?
I felt some type of. I said, "What is this?"
Okay. Did you tell her this?
No,
No. Okay. You about to
My
tell her
auntie
now.
bought it. My auntie bought it
Okay.
for us.
All right.
And
Did you
yeah,
ever
that's
wear
what.
it? Did you wear it?
No,
Did you gift it out to someone else? Did you
No.
re-gift it?
no,
What did you do with it?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I probably left it at the table when I opened it.
Oh my goodness. How old were you?
I was probably like 13, probably 13 to 14. I mean, 13 to
What?
probably like 16 years old.
Okay.
Happened around that age.
And you never put it on your feet.
And now they are wearing those.
Yeah. They
Now
are.
they're wearing the Moses slippers.
Right.
But literally, I got that when I was like between the ages of 13 to 16.
All right.
You get what I'm saying? And I just could not believe that that's the type of gift you thought to buy with ties of different arrange, like different colors. I still got the ties now.
Oh.
That's still in the plastic from back then. Cause I'm like, well, I know you wear suits, so but look at the ties.
Did not Steve Harvey ties?
No.
Not Sean John
No.
ties? Okay, I'm just
No.
asking questions.
No. Listen, I'm so hurt by it. I don't even.
Not the Marc Jacob ties.
No. Listen.
Oh, no, not that.
Nothing.
All right. Okay.
You could have spent all that money and bought me a nice shirt.
Gotcha.
Bought me a shirt with some writing on it. It could have had a Nike check on it. I would have been like, thank you.
Oh my goodness.
The best gift that I received for
All right.
Christmas, I can't think of nothing.
Okay.
The best that made me was like, whoa, like you know,
Right.
like some Jordans that my brother bought me.
Okay.
And it wasn't the Jordans that everybody was wearing.
Right.
And it was more so that he bought me shoes because he didn't have to.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And
Right.
I was just more excited that he bought me the shoes.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying? Like he
Right.
spent his money on his big brother.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow. And then another gift I can think about was what my other brother bought me,
Okay.
Johnny. Well, Stephen bought me the Jordans, and then Johnny, he bought me a, I want to say it was a watch,
All right.
right? Because that's how I kind of remember like opening it. It was a watch. It was something. I probably lost it. But he bought me a watch.
I would never give you nothing for Christmas.
And I understand.
For your birthday.
Yeah.
Okay.
But for Christmas.
No. Birthday, I'll leave it at the birthday.
Yeah, leave it at the birthday.
We'll leave our tradition, what we do for birthdays.
Right.
Okay.
So
All right.
for me, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So for me, to be honest, I can't think of no best. I can't think of no worse. I don't. I have nothing.
And I want to say this too. It's not that the thought that counts.
Right.
Because there's no thought in buying me something
Right.
that is like literally nothing.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Nothing of
Gotcha.
value to me at the age that I'm at.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Now I
Right.
understand that my foot was hurting, you know, and I was begging for some ties and I just needed. But for you to do that, that
Right.
means you. I felt like all you did was, he'll like this and just threw it in the bag.
It was no thought to it.
Right.
That's how you felt. Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
I got
Like,
you.
Oh, but I thought about you. No, you didn't.
No.
You want your boyfriend to so you making me weird. And then the shoe size was wrong.
It was too small.
Right.
Oh.
I was like, well, I ain't saving this for my child.
Right.
But yeah. And I'm not gonna lie to you either.
What?
I don't do good with gifts.
The purchasing to give to others?
I would love to shop for somebody else.
Okay.
But receiving gifts,
right.
boy, that's the thing I was struggling with for a couple of years.
Gotcha.
Like, what you think I don't got my own?
Right.
Man, I had a whole fit. Somebody had to literally sit me down.
Okay.
It was like, we do this because we care for you.
Yes.
You know, and
right.
So I'm thinking I supposed to only get it from my parents.
Right.
You know, no, they went all out for me.
Yes.
But it wasn't for Christmas; it was for my birthday.
Okay.
And they bought me a clothes set.
Gotcha.
And I was like,
you think I can't dress myself?
Right.
That's what you.
I'm out here
offended.
For
no reason.
They was hurt.
Yes, I'll be hurt too.
They was hurt, and I had to come back
to the store.
I had to come to them and apologize.
You would have kissed my ass.
No, I wouldn't have.
Yes, you would have. If literally, but yeah.
If
I was that person, if I was whoever that was, well, hopefully it's a female.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you would have. You should have been kissing her ass. Yes.
I'm gonna let you have that.
Okay.
But yeah, for me, it was. It took me a long time to actually, come to that realization.
One thing came to my mind. We at my old job, right? We do Secret Santas, the elephant. You know, we do all of that. So one year for Secret Santa, I think someone put, maybe for an example, vodka as their gift, right? And you know me, I'm a giver. So when you go to Sam's or BJ's, you could purchase the big ones. So I did a little joke. So I went to go purchase a mini one, a miniature, with a card.
That's a
and
good
I just
one.
said, with the little cranberry juice, I said, oh, you know, from your Secret Santa, whatever. And the person looked like, damn, that's it. They were like, who? It was, people were so rowdy, you know, thinking, that's all you got, like, you know, whatever. And it was like, well, who gave it? And I was like, me. They looked at me like, huh? Like, you gave that?
They couldn't believe that.
You gave that? I said, y'all should know me by now. I said, hold on. So I went in the bag and I came out with this big old bag with the biggest Grey Goose you had, with the second tier Grey Goose that you could have had, plus more chaser with it, with the glasses in it. Come on now. Why would this only go give that to my colleague?
Listen, that's funny.
And then come to find out, I'm the one who spent the most money, the second to the most, on gifts of the Secret Santa.
That's what's up.
That's what I do. Yeah. So that's the only thing that came to my mind.
Me, I spent some money on somebody before. And yeah, I guess because they was there during a pivotal moment in my life.
All right.
And yeah, I had to go all out. So
I got you.
I spent some money. I bought them jewelry.
All right.
And yeah,
that's some money.
That was some money.
You ain't got even that's some money. Oh, I know. I received it. So I was like, you got this to me? And we not even a relationship? Oh, I had to let that person go. I had to let him.
Dang, what he do?
Because that was why. Like, I love you. I don't love you. So I was just like, and I took it.
You terrible.
Oh God, let's get off this, please. Yeah. So is it all about gifts? Like, do people have the meaning, the values? Do people really know what Christmas is all about? So is it all about gifts to some, most, few? What you think?
I think for most, especially now.
Okay.
That's all it's about.
All right.
About the gifts.
Right. Okay.
But is there a purpose and a reason that they are that way?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Well, it starts from the home. If that's what they know and maybe that's all they know, then chances are from a childhood to teenager to young to ladies, women, then they probably will expect that every single year.
That's crazy.
It's a chance.
Yeah. I don't deny it.
It's a chance.
Deny what you're saying. I mean, I don't not take it for face value.
Right.
But I really think that, like, it's not all about it. It's not about the gifts.
Right.
You know, it's really about, to me, life is about having a relationship with somebody else. With people. We are people. So people should begot people.
Right.
People should know and learn about other people. And not saying that you don't show appreciation by giving gifts.
Right.
Right. But it should not be based upon that. You get what I'm saying? So, like, our relationship isn't based upon gifts, because that's all I would have to live up to.
It's for the gift. That's
right.
not
Conversation, not building, not putting our mind together to establish something. It's not. It's more purpose to life. It's like, for example, you can help me with my son.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? As vice versa.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you can help me in a relationship that I'm in with, you know, a girl.
Right.
These things and vice versa. You get what I'm saying? So the reason for the purpose of life is not just
materialistic things.
Right. And so when it comes down to Christmas, we take out this time to, let's say, celebrate together, but it's just not about, okay, so I'm going to take it like this. So it's about giving. Okay. Right? All right. But you don't have to give your all. Right. You're just showing appreciation. Right. You get what I'm saying? So if I was to, what if all I had was the dime? Right. The diamond. Okay. You get what I'm saying? And I gave you all I had, but for you, it wasn't the ideal gift that you want. And then you don't appreciate me for that. So does it mean that all you're focused on is what I give you? And it shouldn't be. It shouldn't
be like that.
And that's how I feel about that.
I got you.
What you think?
Is it all about gifts? Most probably will say it's all about gifts. Yeah. I'm sure it's a lot of couples probably hate this time of year. Expectations probably too high, unfortunately. And then when their significant other, who are, probably give them something, it's like, womp, womp. But it's like, that's not what Christmas is all about. So, but for me, it's all about gifts as for me to give to people, not for me to receive. Right. So if I know if 500 people, whatever, talk to me throughout the whole freaking year, and I can know what I can do for as much as I can, then I'll surprise them. Oh, you remember you told me that back in March? Like, so I'll try to remember the conversation, what we had. So
to let you know,
I remember, here you go. So I'm a giver. Right. So, but other than that.
But you be giving throughout the year.
I do.
So when it come down to Christmas, you shouldn't do that much. You shouldn't have to do that much.
Right. So
that's how I feel.
This year's the first time I really didn't go out. I'm tired. And to be honest, I'm on vacation. So 2021, I'm just on vacation.
That's how I feel.
We'll see what happens 2022. But literally this year, I told my kids in advance, "Mommy tired," and still make the best of it. Right. But what I can or used to do, I'm just taking a break. Right. Because I need a car, to be honest. So I'm just like, nope, I could use this money next year. So I'm good.
I feel you. So I'm definitely in agreement with that.
Okay.
What you got?
So let's talk about family. We got to talk about two more things and then we're done. So let's talk about family.
What you want to talk about family about?
This past last weekend, it was my cousins, but it was her cousins on her dad's side of the family. And she invited me. So she called me Thursday night. She said, we just found her dad. He's no longer here. Rest in peace. Her dad had 3 other siblings. Sadly, her grandmother, the DCF, whatever, back in them times, they came and took her kids from her. She was 16 years old with 4 kids. So they split the 2 kids. So the mom was able to keep the 2 boys. So she kept my cousin's father and one of her brothers. Then the mom had another 2, which was a boy and a girl. Sadly, 2 deceased. So one daughter and one brother passed, and which was my cousin's father. He's gone, and another brother he never met is gone, or the sister is gone. So you got 2 brothers remaining, and before their mom deceased, before the mom passed, the mom said, "Find my family. Get my kids, get them together." And this happened last year, 2020. So one of the uncles, that was just his goal, that his mom said, "Find our family." So long story short, the uncle found my cousins, the uncle. So the 2 brothers found each other. Yep. If that makes sense. Yeah. The two brothers found each other, and she got the call and was like, we going to see Uncle such and such, which is the other brother that her dad never saw. So she said, would you come with me? I said, of course. Just to sum it up what it is, I said, it's an honor to witness what's about to happen. So I got there. She got out the car. She's in her 50s. My cousin's in her 50s. So that generation, and nothing but tears that she just met her dad's side of the family for the first time, 50 plus years.
Was the uncle, does he have a big family? Did he make a lot of kids?
So they made a lot of kids.
That's what's up.
So they did some FaceTiming for some of the family who weren't able to come.
Right.
You know, it was just, it was beautiful.
That's what's up.
And I'm just like, what is happening? And this happened last week. And I'm witnessing what is happening. And their mom said, find our family. And they just found them less than a month ago.
That's what's up.
And they planned it for last weekend and moving forward.
So when it comes down to family, I think it's very vital, especially for the kids as well, so they can see their loved ones, their cousins and uncles and aunties and, you know, distant friend families, because that's what we have as well.
Yes, we do.
I think that's very important. But not just during Christmas or the holiday time. I think it should be throughout the year.
I agree.
As well as, of course, you know, people do the family reunion thing.
Right.
But I believe family is very important. Now, with the family problems and issues that happens within, some of that stuff can be pushed to the side.
Gotcha.
But just to stay on topic, family, yes, is very important. To see them, to be around them, to know what they look like, you know, to smell them.
Oh my goodness,
you know what I'm saying?
I love it.
Like, yeah, my granddad said, "Well, I just wanted to smell you, man. I ain't have you around in a minute."
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? I said, "Thank you." You know, love you. You know, because I understood what he was trying to say.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's very important, and it shouldn't go. Years shouldn't go by that you don't be around your family.
Thank you.
Now, I understand 1 or 2 years, but then you may not know what take place.
Right.
So be ready for the whirlwind to come in when you do come back.
Gotcha.
Right? Because you may get hit with some news that you never knew took place, right?
Right.
So I believe that. I believe in stories like that to find your family. Like on my biological dad's side, I don't know them like that.
Okay.
So I know through one of my cousins, that's how I will have access to the rest of my family.
All right.
And the ones that I do know, not saying we are close, but we don't have that type of, let's say, bond or connection to link up.
Gotcha.
You know, it's more so I see you on IG, I see you and I comment, and that's it.
Gotcha.
You know, but when family members, you know, pass, that's when I see them, which is sad, but that's just the dynamic.
Right.
You know, I definitely believe in family.
Yes.
And keeping that love, you know, kind of enclosed with the family to know the history.
Yes.
Behind, because you'll never know. You'll find out your family member walked with Martin Luther King.
You never know.
You get what I'm saying? Like they remember certain moments in life, history.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? That they was actually a part of.
Right.
You know, so I definitely concur about family, especially being involved. What else you got for me?
So just to add, so this past week, I think around October, I called my aunt and I scheduled, I said, hey, I want to take my grandmother out, you know, the week before Christmas. And she said, oh my gosh, she flipped out. My grandmother's 87 years old. And I was like, I want to spend time with her.
The lady that was there the other day?
No, that's my mom's mom. Okay. That's my mom's mom. So this is my dad's mom.
Okay.
So my dad's mom.
Because I'm about to say she looks
she's 77.
Great. She looks great.
My grandma, she's in her mid 70s, late 70s. So that grandma,
I'm about to say.
Yeah. So my dad's mom. And so I was like, you know what? I don't want to be selfish. And so word, it traveled that I was going to take her out on the 18th. So I was like, let me extend it to the rest of the family. Because I don't want to be like, oh my God, you didn't contact me, right? Boom. So long story short, we picked her up, took her out to dinner. And she had a great time. You know, at 87, they're not able to stay out for too long. But we had girl talk.
They gonna end up falling asleep.
Oh, well, grandma stay up until she get home. Like,
okay.
She after she ate, baby. Like, yes, grandma, it's time to go. Yes, ma'am. Check, please. As soon as she was finished eating, like, we was there for like 2 hours.
Okay.
And so it was time to go.
Yeah.
So it's just, I'm all about that, you know? Mm-hmm. So just to add what you was talking about, like, I love family. I just, especially the elder, like, and then with the grandkids, I collected cash, and then we gave her, we all signed the card, even though, you know, the vision is not there, but we kind of collected some cash, put it in the envelope, gave it to Granny. She felt that envelope. Oh, thank you, baby. She put that in her purse, and she held onto her purse. Right. So that's what we did for Grandma.
That's what's up.
Love you, Granny.
And see, those memorable moments.
Yes.
So you can't take that away.
No, you cannot.
You know, you gotta cherish these moments.
Yes.
Because after a while, they're not gonna be here.
Right.
Then who you gonna have to go off with?
All right. So can you explain to the audience basically what is the reason for the season?
The reason for the season.
Yes, please.
Jesus is the reason for the season.
Jesus is the reason.
That's what comes to my mind.
Hello.
Right? So Jesus is the reason for the season. That's the reason why we are doing what we're doing.
We gotta drop them gems for Jesus. I can't let that go by. Go ahead.
I had to reach way over there.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah. So Jesus is the reason for the season.
All right.
What they say, the 3 wise men came and saw Jesus, but it wasn't 3 wise men. The Bible don't even say 3 wise men. But wise men came to go see Jesus, and they brought forth gifts. And I guess it's just symbolic for us to just show appreciation in the form of gifts, right? And gifts, yes, they were, let's say, something monetary, but it was, I want to say, a deeper purpose than that. And that purpose is to show up when you deem somebody important. You get what I'm saying? Right. So if you cherish an individual, you go out your way to show some type of appreciation for that person.
Right.
So you be there for them in the time of need, because you may not know what they need.
Facts.
May need conversation. That's a form of a gift.
Right.
Right. Just being present.
Yeah.
Is a form of a gift.
Facts.
Right. Yes, you could bring a pencil, paper.
Right.
You could bring food. Right. You could bring a gift.
Right.
Right. Some earrings or something.
Right.
Those, I think that's the purpose.
Gotcha.
You know, and the fulfillment of the reason for the season. So what you think, T? Because, I mean, I know I can say a lot.
Right.
But it's just that simple to me.
Gotcha.
Don't say right.
No.
Because I can say a lot. No,
yes.
I'm just joking.
Like, you can say a lot. That's why I was like, oh, you was going to lead with that one.
Oh, yeah.
But outside of the biblical of what's the reason for the season, it's basically just giving thanks to him always first. You know, just spending time with the ones you love. It could be your neighbor, it could be your family, friends, kids, you know, colleague, yourself, you know, include yourself. And then just, you know, just really thanking God for him, for his presence and where we are. So gifts, it's fun to give the gifts, but that's at the bottom of the list. But for me, just to see a smile on someone's face, and I'm thinking, how can I put a smile on your face? I'll just do it. Even if it's for me to look crazy or act a fool, like at the job's Christmas party, I had everyone down laughing, but I was acting silly with it. But it was just, I know what I could bring to the table, and the whole room went crazy. And my team came in second place out of 6. So, hey, I take that for the first one. Hey, so it was cool.
Yeah, I have a question.
What's the question?
If someone you love don't give you a gift,
all right,
how would you feel?
I would already know that person would not give me a gift, because we have that open communication. like I know what the finances are. That person would know what the finances are. And I'm just like, no stress. Don't put no stress on it because we have tomorrow. That's what I'm on. Like whatever we got going on, let's have fun today and we have tomorrow. So let's do whatever we didn't do today, let's do it tomorrow. So I'm not stressing over that.
Me either.
I don't care about that. Can we rate it R right quick?
Yeah.
Give me the D. I'll probably be fine.
Right.
I'm fine.
Right.
It's not that serious.
Right.
Okay.
So, right. Because there's other forms of giving some type of presents, right? Or just giving a gift, right? Or just giving attention.
Right.
Right. So, and I feel like this, if I was like the girl I'm talking to, if she doesn't bring me a gift, I'm not feeling no type of way about it.
You shouldn't.
Because it's like, yo, that's not
what I'm about.
Right.
Right.
And then she probably already gave gifts throughout the year.
Right.
In other forms and other ways.
Right.
So why would I
put that stress?
And people that do, they must not have nothing other than nothing to value other than that.
Facts.
They're not. Facts. To me, I'll be like, man. And I understand, because I'm not going to take away from people that are gifters. Right. That's their love language.
Right.
But gifters are not ones to receive gift, but gives it.
Yeah.
They find pleasure in giving.
Yes. Yep.
Right.
Right.
So we're not talking about the ones that love to give.
Right.
Right. We talking about the people that just wants to receive.
Right.
They'll give you $2 when they expect $2,000. You get what I'm saying? And that's crazy to me.
That's crazy.
That's wild. And then if that's the base of who you are, that's your God.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So yeah, you can be bought. Now everybody, yes, have their number.
Yeah.
But to me, it shouldn't be about that.
Yeah. You know what I never done before we close it out? I never had the mistletoe and kiss under the mistletoe. So I really want that to happen before God sends me home. So whenever that happens.
So that means he needs to walk around with the mistletoe in his. So that means anytime you see that mistletoe, you kiss. So you should put it at the front door. So if he's smart,
experienced that.
But I'm saying like when you go, you go to his place,
right?
Just.
Yo, but I want that person to do it. I don't want to do it.
I know you.
Oh,
let me finish.
I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, let him sit up there and put the mistletoe at the door. Like he has to go ahead and put it at the door, and then when you walk in, he be like, "You're like, what you looking at?"
And you look back down and I was like, I never experienced that.
Right. Ooh, so God, where that even came from?
Because I never had that.
Not that, but
what?
The mistletoe.
The mistletoe, where it came from?
Yeah.
Oh, we have to Google that.
That's interesting.
I don't know where it came from.
Me either.
Okay.
That's interesting.
All right, everyone.
So yeah.
Okay.
What are y'all doing for the Christmas season?
It's Christmas
What is
Eve.
important to you all?
Yes.
Should you tell your kids that Santa ain't real?
No.
Or do the most?
Let's meet halfway.
Okay.
Let's meet halfway. Okay. All right.
And what is your reason for the season?
Yes.
And put it in the comment section below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
Yay.
And follow.
Happy.
Share.
And share. I almost said happy, but I want to say Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa. All of
the holidays
out there,
and
religions, everything. Just love. You guys be safe, have fun with one another. Tell someone that you love them. Tell someone thank you. Tell someone that I just appreciate you and thank you for spending your time with me.
Right there is what I love.
Yes,
I think I honor that.
Yes,
right there.
Yes,
I love
that's
that.
what I honor.
Yeah, I like that right there.
All right, you all have a
Appreciate
safe one.
Y'all take care.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Bye.
Yeah.